World Flying Disc Federation, Druskininkai Lietuvos Sporto Centras, and Lithuanian Flying Disc Federation are happy to welcome you into the bronze medal match between Germany and Italy for World Wheelchair Ultimate Championships 2025. The game is starting in approximately 30 seconds. And Italy is prepared, Germany is ready and already on the line. We see the usual suspects for Team Germany: Rashid, Tamam, Schwarz, and Schäfer. And for Team Italy, Mangiacapra, Desev, Spada, and Tumino are taking on the field. Lovely support for Team Germany, and Italy just gonna try to win. And of course Germany have said the same thing, would like to win but also have a lot of fun. Italy wants to start with a huge intensity, and it is worrying for them that the Germany in the preparation for the game looked relaxed, as they are also good, and Italy doesn't want them to get comfortable, but Germany will start on offense. Italy will get on the first defensive point. Michael Schwarz picks up the disc, goes to Tamam. Ooh, some contact from Mangiacapra. Rashid gets open into the end zone, and Germany opening up the scoreboard with the first point, 1-0. Big pressure from Italy. Two players were trying to cover that pass, but Rashid, great acceleration into the end zone for the first score. 1-0, Germany in the lead. It is the last game of the tournament for these athletes. Of course, they are going to give it all. Of course, we will continue later with the finals. Gold medal finals later in the day. But this one is for bronze medal, and this will mean the world to both Italy and Germany. Germany won bronze 2 years ago in Italy in 2023. They would love to repeat that. Italy had two squads in 2023. One of their squads won the gold medal in the last edition, and the other squad lost to the Germany. And Germans are getting an opportunity for an early break in this game, and this is going to be, oh no, another drop in this point, and Rashid, sadly for him, is losing that disc. Desev streaks into the end zone. Big pressure from Rashid. The long shot doesn't go. Scarpina goes to Mangiacapra for the reset. Mangiacapra looking for options. Everything is well covered. Not much movement initiated. Goes with the blade to Scarpina. Scarpina, the stat leader of Italian team, goes to Desev, and 1-1. Italy collecting and leveling out the score at 1-1. Early days in this game, but Germany already generating a couple of turnovers, a couple of mistakes from Team Italy, but this shot was nice and pinpoint throw to Desev in the end zone for Luben Nikolov Desev. Lots of eagles in the live chat. Love to see that. Any support for Italy? Make yourself known. Lovely to see all of your support in the chats, in the halls as well. Many Lithuanian players are coming over to support their home nation to try to win the medal. Long shot goes for Team Germany. Rashid maybe cutting a little bit too far, not able to stop on time. Desev with the disc, marked by Schwarz. Schwarz, big figure of his, goes over the top to Scarpina. Scarpina receives, fakes once, and goes into the end zone for Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra collects break for Italy. Desev celebrating that and all Italian squad. Big celebration for them. 2-1. Germany has gained another coach during the tournament. We see Stefan Meiners, also player for Team World, helping and assisting the main coach, head coach Tanya, for the players. Lovely to see the support, of course, of everyone in the halls. And great spirit as well from Francesco Spada, giving a few high fives to German players on the sideline. Schwarz going to watch this disc roll. They're going to stop it now. Tamam, much shorter field to work with. Rashid was cutting. Pass goes to him, he turns around. Looking for continuation. Continuation goes away from Tamam. Unfortunately, Italy, another opportunity. Big mark is asked from Schwarz. Schwarz, very big mark, putting on Buono. Buono gets the disc off to Tumino. Tumino, Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra pivots, goes to Tumino. Picariello. Big mark as well on Tumino from Picariello. I think he almost touched that particular disc. Desev with the disc. Looking in the end zone. No, needs to reset. Goes over the top. Tumino collects. Stall out has been called. It's going to be contested, looks like, from Desev. Players will discuss. Of course, Ultimate is a self-officiated sport on all levels. Grass Ultimate, Indoor Ultimate, Wheelchair Ultimate. Self-officiation and the spirits of the game are the two principles of play. Desev will get the disc back. Needs to go deep. Buono, unfortunately, on the recatch, and between the two tries, the disc has touched the floor, so it is a turnover. Schwarz fakes once, twice, not given. Rashid available, gets the disc, turns around. Back to Schwarz. Buono almost with the defense over there. Huge pressure from her on Schwarz. Schwarz goes over the top to Picariello. Picariello turns around, looking in the end zone. No, not quite, to Tamam, a little bit low. Not able to get it. Desev now with the disc. Looking for Tumino. Now looking for Buono. Gives a reset to Mangiacapra instead. Marked by Rashid. Desev was asking for the disc. Buono turns around and this time collects the point. Great celebration for Barbara Buono in the end zone. Difficult catch for her, absolutely. But she has delivered for sure. And yeah, huge celebration with the disc in her hand. And yeah, big celebration for Italy. Looks like a timeout has been called for Germany, by Germany. 3-1 in the early stages of the game. Germany starting really well, looked relaxed, and that was worrying for Italy, as they have mentioned, as when the German team is relaxed, they are doing good work, according to their coaches, and the fact that they were relaxed before the bronze medal match was worrying for them. But yeah, Germany already played Italy twice. They have lost the first encounter. They won the second encounter. And this is the third encounter between these two teams. And this one is for the medal. So all important, of course, for Team Germany to try to win that. Italy would like to get back to the way they played the first game and won the first game 10-6, if I remember correctly. And Germany is taking on the line Tamam, Rashid, Bush getting on the field, and Michael Schwarz. Italy getting Ciucarro, Desev, Mangiacapra, and Spada for defense, to set up their defense. Players are ready. Bull's going up. Tamam will bring it to the brick mark, looks like. Interesting to see some body language between Schwarz and Desev. Schwarz was trying to make a move once, twice. Desev was reacting to it. Hand block from Ciucarro on Tamam. But a foul. Looks like no foul has been called. Mangiacapra picks up the disc, goes to Spada straight up. Ciucarro receives the disc, stops, turns around, goes once again to Spada. Tall figure and Spada into the end zone for Mangiacapra, who stops just in front of the side line. And another point for Italy, another break, 4-1. Germany, after comfortably opening up the score, unfortunately conceding 3 breaks in a row and 1 hold, so 3-point deficit right now for them. Wise word on the line from the German coaching staff and from Italian coaching staff, discussing the strategy. How can they take this half? If Italy scores another point, that will be half-time already, and the first half will be advantage Italy. Germany looks like just needing to calm things down a little bit, some safer passes, some clearer cuts. Germany ready to receive the pull. Buono sends the pull. Looks like it's going to be brought to the end zone line, right in the corner by Schwarz. Schwarz looking into the end zone for Bush. Bush just holds on to the disc, but not quite in the end zone. And now it is in the end zone for Rashid. Rashid, who has recognized that the disc was not quite in yet, went into the end zone, and Germany collecting their second point. Schwarz recognizing the space and recognizing the isolated player into the end zone. Executes a perfect shot. Not quite in the end zone. Bush needed the Bush needed to adjust. But this works out really well for them. And Rashid, maybe Buono not realizing that it wasn't quite in yet. Rashid scoring in the end zone, getting isolated. Germany now needing to get on defense. Germany, very young squad, as I've mentioned earlier. The oldest athlete is 20 years old, the youngest is 15. So, but they have quite a lot of experience. They already have the medals to their names. Scarpina picks up the disc, looks into the end zone. No, goes short to Samaini. Samaini stops. Big mark by Michael Schwarz. Stall count getting high, and that disc is hitting the floor. Some contact between Scarpina and Picariello. This disc is going to be picked up by Schwarz. Rashid and Bush are in the cutting space. Rashid now coming to help. Turns around once, twice. End zone. Bush was attacking the end zone, now coming in. Picariello asking for the disc, asking for a blade. Goes to Bush. Bush collects. Rashid now goes deep, collects, goes back to Bush, back to Rashid. Rashid to Schwarz. Schwarz, one of the main handlers, has the great recognition of the space, goes to Rashid. Now Bush getting open in the end zone. Oh, not quite. A little bit low, but great awareness and great cut. Scarpina with the disc, looking at the end zone, goes deep, but defended by Bush. Rashid was looking to pick up the disc, but Schwarz will pick up the disc, go deep for for Bush, but once again, unfortunately, not working out. And yeah, another good try. Looks like Germany are generating quite a lot of turnovers out of the Italian side. Now Scarpina making a move over the top to him. Scarpina looking in the end zone. Somaini available there. Goes with one hand, but no, not working out for them. Rashid once again signaling exactly where he wants the disc, but the touch from Mangiacapra takes it away and gives the possession back to Germany. Schwarz, great throw over there, and yeah, what a great defensive pressure from Italy. Mangiacapra to Scarpina. Scarpina turns around, looking in the end zone once again. Mangiacapra goes deep, but no real options, and Mangiacapra continues his cut, but a little too high. Schwarz will take the disc once again. Rashid with a short, with a cut in, but the pass was imprecise and hits the defender. Scarpina wants to go over the top to Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra gets opened. Rashid not able to reach that disc, and great pressure from Germany. Many opportunities as well from them, but doesn't work out, unfortunately. And 5-2, Italy taking first half in this bronze medal match. We will take very quick break in the commentary booth, and we will be back with you in a couple minutes. Also, if you would like to watch the commentary in Lithuanian, lnk.lt, there is a separate stream there in Lithuanian language. If English is more of your jam, stay tuned and don't go anywhere. After a quick break for halftime, Germany will be pulling and starting on defense the second half of this bronze medal match in World Wheelchair Ultimate Championships 2025, the second edition of this tournament, brought to you from Druskininkai by World Flying Disc Federation. I'm Dmitry Doroshenko, happy to bring you this game and call on this game. Desev With the disc, goes to Scarpina. Scarpina, very aggressive grab in front of the defense. Tamam now gets on defense. Desev receives. Desev, closely marked by Bush. Goes to Scarpina. Scarpina turns around, looking into the end zone for Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra not able to get free just yet. Desev now goes to Scarpina. Scarpina just shy of the end zone. Mangiacapra moving backwards, attacks the end zone, the front of the end zone, and Italy collecting another point. 6-2, clean hold for Italy. After the losses, of course, in the semi-final games earlier in the day, both teams wants to win the very last game of the tournament for them. It's always nice to finish on a high, always nice to finish on a win. This time it's ever more important as it is the game for the medals. Ostino with the disc, ready to pull. Germany ready to receive. Tamam, Bush. Picariello and Rashid. There are 4 players. Rashid accelerates to attack the disc. Stops, turns around, looking for continuation. Not able to find anything. Tamam now accelerates forward. Good throw by Rashid, recognizing that Bush was coming into the space. Tamam now gets the reset. Tamam goes deep for Rashid. Too far. Too far. Maybe a little bit more shape on that disc was required, but yeah, that is a lost opportunity for Germany. They would try to create another one. Looks like a foul has been called earlier as Tamam released the disc. And Chucarro is also explaining what's going on and what happened in her perspective. So a bit of a translation happening between German coach and Semi Tamam and the spirit captain of the Italian squad, Francesco Spada, and the player Carolina Mabel Chucarro. So it's going to be foul, contested. The disc will go back to Semi Tamam, with the stall count at maximum 6. They will all go back to the positions where they were when the foul happened. Approximately about there, looks like. Players agreeing on the outcome. That is the beauty of Ultimate. If you cannot agree, you just go back to the last undisputed thrower. Semi Tamam was that thrower as the foul was on him. Rashid accelerating, collects just in. And goes with the underhand pass to Simon Bush. And unfortunately, that is not results and in a successful point, but Rashid saves the possession for Germany. Germany having another opportunity. Semi Tamam now, this time goes over the top and underthrown, unfortunately, for Rashid, for Tunçay Rashid. This time, Tamam saves possession and makes good on his own mistake. Now, once again, looking at the end zone, Rashid available once again, and this time Rashid collects, and looks like he was just inside of the end zone, and it is scored a good goal for Germany, 3-6. Germany catching up slightly, still looking for another break or two, or maybe three, or maybe four to get the outright lead of this game, but they are trailing behind Italy by 3 points. Phil Schäfer coming in for Team Germany, replacing Tuncay Rashid. Tamam will stay on the field alongside Bush and Picariello. Schwarz, Zavato and Rashid are on the sideline, on the bench, ready to replace them. After this point, Scarpina with the hand up, ready to receive for Team Italy. Desev stops the pull. Scarpina picks up, looks into the end zone. Desev has separation, but that shot is not taken. Mangiacapra instead receives the disc. Mangiacapra looking at the options. Scarpina cutting in. No, Desev stops, turns around. Once again looking at the end zone, but nothing is developing over there. And now Scarpina getting free, gets the disc under huge pressure from Bush. Bush also almost gets the disc and gets the defense, but Italy retain possession. Desev now with the disc. Desev turns around, looking at Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra, oh no. Unfortunate drop for Italy. Germany have an opportunity to score another break. Schäfer collects the disc, stops. Oh, Bush was attacking that particular disc. Looks like a lot of contact there from Scarpina, from the back. Scarpina almost falling off the wheelchair. Looks like Bush will call a foul on the play. You can see the replay of that. Interesting. So there was some contact, of course, behind from Bush, but I'm not sure if it did affect his ability to attack that particular disc. Maybe also Scarpina is arguing that Bush kind of did cut in front of him. So, yeah, looks like that, yes. It looks like Bush actually turned in on Scarpina, and Scarpina was just holding the line, holding a straight line. So there is a conversation which is going to happen. Of course, players can always ask for perspective for some video evidence, but they have not decided to do that at all during the tournament, and that is also absolutely fine. Not everywhere you have the opportunity to have all of the games streamed. And players are discussing. Looks like it's going to be a foul contest. The disc will go back to Schäfer. And Somaini, the captain and a very experienced player of different types of Ultimate, is going to check the disc in. Schäfer still looking in the end zone for Bush. Bush getting free, but Schäfer not able to release the disc. Does, and that disc is very short, so Bush unhappy with himself there. Tamam, oh, just above his hand. He reacted on the disc really well, but not quite enough defensive pressure there. And Desev showing, yes, the sniper shot over there, the sniper celebration. And 7-3, Italy in the lead. Another timeout for Germany, trying to calm down some of the nerves, trying to get them back into the game, and trying to get some closer points, of course, to Germany. But they will need to find a few more breaks if they want to stay in this game. We'll take a quick break as well in the commentary booth, but we will be back with you in just a few seconds. After the timeout, Germany ready to take on the field. Rashid, Tamam, Picariello, and Schwarz. For Italy and for defensive line, Spada, Mangiacapra, Desev, and Tumino. No, excuse me, that is Belandi, of course. And Schwarz will pick up the disc. We're going to bring the disc on the cone in the very corner of the end zone, unmarked, but Rashid needing to work extra hard with a double team on him. But as Schwarz had virtually no mark on him, looks like everybody was focusing on Rashid as the main scorer. He is, of course, the MVP of the German squad, is the stat leader for them. And for Italy, interestingly, it is Scarpina, not on the field at the moment. Spada looking in the end zone with the turnover generated by Italy. Belandi now with the disc attacking the end zone. Looking into the end zone, Mangiacapra was available. Mangiacapra moving backwards. Rashid manages to get a hand on the disc, and it is a turnover for Team Germany. Germany with a counter-offensive. Tamam, is that going to be a long shot to Rashid? Rashid has double coverage on him. There is a free player, Schwarz. Schwarz able to send it long as well, but not under double coverage. That would not be very easy. Desev and Mangiacapra covering Rashid very well. But patient work by Schwarz, and Rashid gets the disc back to him. Now once again attacking the end zone, trying to get some space free. Picariello gets thumbs up from the assistant coach as he's doing the right thing. Rashid once again getting free in front, stops, turns around, goes back to Schwarz. Schwarz, making slow progress, very patient for Germany. Tamam now available for reset. Not taken, so disc is completely unmarked. Schwarz, lots of pressure on him to make the right decision without any pressure. Long shot goes for Rashid. Is he going to collect? Yes, he will. What a great shot, and what a great awareness for Rashid, accelerating just close to the sideline and collecting another point for Germany. Rashid working double time against the double team on him in the end zone, but manages to get free of the two defenders. Great work for Germany. 4-7 Italy. Italy still in the lead. 10 minutes on the clock. Of course, we are capped at 10 points. Oof, this point was exciting. Absolutely exciting. What a great patient work for Germany. And Schwarz also not making mistake, having no stall count. Not really having a lot of pressure. Schwarz sending the disc deep. That almost hits the flag and hits the wall, and it is going to be brought back into a more favorable position to a brick mark as a bit of a penalty for not making that particular pull catchable. Scarpina, stat leader for Germany. First pass completed. Tumino with the disc. Tumino surveying option. Scarpina wants to go in the end zone, but Schwarz, very good defense by him. Rashid, good defense on Mangiacapra. A bit of a contact over there. Rashid goes to Mangiacapra. Scarpina instead gets the disc. And Scarpina for Mangiacapra, just off the hand. Yeah, gives thumbs up and gets on defense. Tamam bringing the disc to the goal line. Tamam goes long for Rashid. Is Rashid be able to collect? Yes! 2 points in a row for Germany, and they are taking one back and getting just a little bit closer and extending the game. Of course, they are hoping to get a few more points on the trot. And yeah, Schwarz, good pull, and Tamam, lovely shot for Rashid. Yes, one of the favorite scoring pairs of the tournament. Rashid And Tamam this time is the author of that throw. And looks like Italy this time is calling a timeout. Pressure is getting to them a little bit, and we'll take a quick break as well in the commentary booth. We will be back with you in a few seconds. Italy feeling the pressure of Germany coming back at them and getting ever closer to their 7 points, with Germany having 5. Only 6 minutes on the clock, not much time left. It's very likely that we will play a shorter game. Of course, depends on how quick the next point will be. Schwarz gets a lower pull, and this particular pull was actually touched by the receiving team, so might be starting at the very back of the end zone. So Schwarz does not recognize it, but that's all right still. Desev still in his own end zone, so Callahan territory a little bit. And yeah, looks like a violation has been called, asking for no flash, of course. Desev throws to Belandi. Belandi not able to collect, and immediately looks like a bit of a pick has been called. No, nothing has been called. Tamam to Rashid once again for Germany. Another break for the German squad. We are coming within 1, 6, 7. This game is getting excited. I think this game is only getting started in the first few points, but now I think Germany finally finding their rhythm, finally figuring out how to generate some turnovers from Italy, and starting to feel a lot more confident and a lot more relaxed. Italy are now the ones who are worried. We see the captain, Somaini, getting on the field, Mangiacapra, Belandi, and Buono. The line for Italy, trying to get another clean offense for themselves. Another good pull by Schwarz. Belandi will pick it up, bring it to the front of the end zone, marked by Picariello. Picariello, big mark from him. And Tamam once again manages to knock that disc away, and Tamam gonna pick up for the short field for Germany. Rashid turns around, looking for his favorite thrower, but goes to Schwarz instead. Buono marking Schwarz. Sounds like it was a bit of a fast count, and unfortunately Semi Tamam was not able to hold on to this disc. He wasn't ready. And Mangiacapra will pick up the disc. Buono working hard under pressure from Schwarz. Rashid as well, great defensive pressure there on Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra finally gets free, but the pass has been incompleted. Rashid wanting to call a foul, but now also recognizing that the foul is not required. Buono. And Tamam now with the disc. Tamam goes deep for Rashid. Rashid able to stay just in, looks like, and no, not able to stay in within the constructs of the field, and That's going to be a turnover. Mangiacapra will pick up the disc. Good spirit for Germany. Somaini stops, turns around, looking for Belandi. Belandi now turns around, looking for Mangiacapra. Buono also cutting hard. Mangiacapra stops, turning around. Mangiacapra back to Belandi. Italy now needing to work extra hard. Huge pressure from German players. Collecting. Does Buono. Buono looking deep. Mangiacapra just manages to hold on to the disc. Picariello. Ooh, Belandi managing to hold on to it. Very difficult grab for him. And yeah, big thanks from Mangiacapra. And yes, thank you for holding on to this disc. 1 minute on the clock. 8-6 advantage Italy at the moment. Germany needing to hold, and then another break, and then maybe another break in order to get the win. But this is getting exciting. I would not expect nothing less than a universe point. I really hope it will come down to this. Just 1 minute on the clock, so might be a game to 9, might be a game to 10, depending on who scores the next point. Spada, good pull. Gonna be brought in the corner of the end zone. Tamam. Gonna call disc space, looks like. Goes high for Rashid. Rashid collects. Turns, goes back to Tamam. Rashid now having eyes for the end zone. Is Tamam gonna oblige? No, looks like quite a big mark. Chucarro, very big mark. No discussion over there. We are continuing playing despite the buzzer. The buzzer is only letting us know that the official time has been over. Spada, big fake from him. Reset to Chucarro. Chucarro, quick dish to Mangiacapra. Mangiacapra to Spada. Spada, it's like maybe with a little bit of a travel, but it is not called, and looks like the continuation of play is just fine. We are going to play a game to 10, so 6-9 advantage Italy. So game to 10, regardless of the time. Looks like the players are still discussing if the game is actually over or not. The cap rules are the standard ones in all of the ultimate divisions and disciplines. In wheelchair, and on grass, beach, and indoor. So we are playing a game to 10. And I'm sure that both coaches are proud of the players, regardless of the score and regardless what the outcome of this point is going to be. It is, of course, a match point for Italy. If they manage to score this game, they will be the bronze finalists of this tournament. Germany ready to receive. It is going to be brought on the sideline, a little bit shorter, slightly shorter field to work with for Tamam. Rashid cutting very hard in the end zone. Rashid receives, turns around, goes to Schwarz. Schwarz stops. Heartbreaking, looks like a bit of a contact behind. Or a pick has been called by Italy. I mean, Schwarz needed to stop as he has received the disc, so he would not be able to give space to Desev, in my perspective. And looks like, yeah, Rashid won the race, but made impossible for Desev to actually close to him. So looks like Italy is actually asking for Italian player. Desev is actually asking to leave some space so he would be able to follow without being picked. Rashid going hard into the end zone, but there was another cutter available. And Germany able to collect, but there is a bit of a discussion, looks like, happening between Schwarz and Ostino. I wonder what the discussion is about. And both coaches will come in, and the spirit captain for Italy to help communication and with some rules clarification. Players still discussing, finally deciding on the outcome. Spada will also communicate it to their own team. Looks like the stall count is going to be called at a 0, if I understood the hand signals correctly. Rashid receives the disc. Bit of a contact from Desev. Ooh, Tamam. Good work for him to hold on to this disc. Tamam fakes once. Pivots, goes to Rashid. Rashid collects. There is a cutter in the end zone. He goes there, and oh, unfortunately, that doesn't work with one hand for Picariello. Big hands are shown from the coaching staff. Belandi with the disc. Big mark, Belandi once again gets the disc. Ostino now. Italy working extra hard. Over the top, and Rashid with the interception. Germany still holding on to that possession, and Ostino, a lot of pressure from him, and neither Picariello nor... Oh, looks like a foul on the throw from Schwarz. So Schwarz is calling a foul on the throw, looks like. And once again, there's going to be a discussion between the players. Coach helping with communication. For some of the players, it might be difficult to express their opinion and how do they feel, and maybe explain why do they feel that something was or was not a foul. Hence assisted by the main coach, and Francesco Spada also coming in to help communication with translations and also rules knowledge, the spirit captain of the squad. Tamam will retain possession for Germany. And the disc will be checked in by Italy. Tamam looking for options, and looks like a bit of a pick has been called. Now players have finally regained a hand block from Italy, from Belandi, and that gives possibly game-winning possession for Italy. Oh, big contact in the middle of the field. But Desev with the disc now gets a reset. to Belandi and into the end zone for Belandi, excuse me, of course, from Tumino. Tumino manages to get a reset and goes to Belandi into the end zone. And Italy, bronze medalists of the second World Wheelchair Ultimate Championships in Druskininkai in Lithuania. Congratulations to Italy. Germany had a great chance of getting back in this game, but unfortunately didn't work out for them. They had a few chances, lots of goals as well in this game, so lots of pressure, of course, on all the players, but Italy managing to come out stronger in this game. 10-6 is the final score. We have just one more game left in this tournament, and it is, of course, the gold medal match between Lithuania, the hosts, and Japan, the visiting country. Japan has been impressive. Lithuania just as impressive. Their improvement has been great over the course of the tournament. We will be back in about 10 minutes, and we will bring you that gold medal match at the World Flight Disc Federation YouTube channel. Stay tuned and don't go anywhere.